Guys, I'm going to show you how to set up a Polygon Edge node on 4 AWS EC2 instances all from scratch. And let's get started here. I'm logged into AWS console and I have 4 EC2 instances launched. These are the free ones that they give you. I got right here. So let's start with the first one. So I got the public IP right here. I'm going to go to Actions, Connect. Right here, I could just SSH right through here. So let me copy this. And I got 4 terminals pulled up right here. So let's SSH into this. And I downloaded my key, which is the ahh.pem thing. So that's what that is. So let me see if I could SSH into this one. And that should work. Come on, let's go. Just give it a second while it's SSHing. In the meantime, I'll do the second one. It's taking a little longer than expected, not sure why. But okay, I'm SSH'd into here. Okay, LS. Okay, I'm in the second one. But why can't I get into the first one? That's weird. Let's come back to that one. Do this one. SSH into that one. The fourth one. So I'm trying to log in remotely to these AWS EC2 instances I launched. So every single one of them, I'm gonna init and deploy a Polygon Edge node. Come on, that wasn't the right one. So you just click connect here, and after you download, you should have this PEM file, which is required to get authorization to log in to your to SSH into these. So this one is all fine. Okay, now let's go back to the first one. Why wasn't that one working? There we go. Alright, perfect. So now I'm gonna git clone the script I made that has a script that's gonna initiate the whole file for us. So I'll go into the script in a second, but first let me just clone it. And let me copy this into all of these. Okay, so I'll show you real quick what this script does. So the script is going to go ahead and install wget. It's going to install Golang. It's going to export the path. Then it's going to clone the Polygon node, Polygon Edge. I cloned it into akira.git directory. And then it's going to build it. So let's go ahead and do that. Init validator. CD. And I'm initializing validators on all of them, so let me make this full screen. So it's gonna take a little while because these EC2 instances, the free ones, are very slow. So give it a second. It's still downloading Golang. So just give it one moment. I'll pause the video and come right back after this is done because these don't have that much RAM. So it would be way faster if I did it on my local machine because I have 16 gigabytes of RAM and it's an M1 chip. But I'll do it on the cloud just to show that how you can deploy on AWS and make the IP address public so we can make curl requests and interact with it and eventually deploy a smart contract to it. So I'll be right back. I'm back. I got my node set up and we are ready to go. I'm in every EC2 instance. I downloaded the binary and now it's time to start the nodes. I already got ahead and initiated the secrets for my node. What this does is give you the node ID and the node IP address. I mean the node secret and the public key. But what you would do would be run main. This is the main command. It gives you all the commands for Polygon Edge. But you run main secrets help. You run main secrets init, and then it'll generate. We get to point to the directory, so you put data directory, and then you point there, and it will bring you a node public key and a address. So I already did that, so let's go ahead and start the node. 1 second. I have this command right here. I'm going to copy. It's ready to go. So yeah, this is going to initiate a network, consensus IBFT, proof of stake, IBFT validator. I'm going to do all these addresses is what got generated from that secrets in it. And also these node IDs right here, these 6 characters, these strings that start with 16. And I'm going to change the name to Akira chain. I'm going to change the chain dash ID. Make sure I have this right. Main Genesis. Yeah, so these are the flags of POS, name, IBFT prefix. I should probably put that there as well because I think we're gonna need that. Actually, no, we won't. Epoch size, yeah, that's gonna be epoch size. I'm gonna definitely change that. Consensus, it's default to IBFT. Chain ID, yep, I'm gonna change my chain ID. Chain ID could be 518. That's my area code. In your block gas limit, I'll make that 8 million. And what else was I gonna change? It's gonna change something else, I think. But oh yeah, the epoch size. I'm gonna make that 50. Okay, I guess we have an error. Block gas limit. Oh yeah, I did put that wrong. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, great. Now we got the Genesis file. Now let's copy that over everywhere. Cat Genesis.json. It's a pretty big file. But yeah, you see when I did that, it changed the name. It also changed a lot of other things. So this, you just have to copy it and make a Genesis folder file in your other nodes and your other EC2 instances if you're running on the cloud. So let me nano genesis.json and just copy that. Perfect. Nano genesis.json. Perfect. Nano genesis.json. Perfect. Now we just have to run our nodes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put in a command that is going to specify the directory of the data where the folder is. For me, it's a Akira node right there for all these. So let's go ahead and do that. this is gonna run. This is the run command. So you do main server. Look at the flags that it has available. Log level. I can change the log level. Max inbound peers, no discovery, prevent client from discovery, price limit, restore, seal, indicating the client should seal blocks. Secrets config. Yeah, so there's a lot of different options you could make. I'm gonna use some of these. So let's get started. Yeah, let's get started. Let's launch our node. Main server. Data dir will be Akira node. Chain will be genesis.json and lib p2p will be mobile lib 0.0.0 1000. Yeah, let me copy this everywhere. So first, let me just make sure it's correct. Whoa, what do you mean no genesis.json? Oh, I spelled it wrong. Wow. I spelled this wrong too. No, I didn't. So yeah, it is 1001. 10,001. So yeah, I guess I can go ahead and fix that. Perfect. Perfect. This is the one I spelled wrong, Genesis. But yeah, let me copy this over here. So that's what I'm going to use for that address. I want to have more addresses that I point to, just like the JSON-RPC address. What else? The I mean, I can pick the gRPC address. So let me think. What was the address that I picked? Yeah, I remember. And JSON-RPC could be 0.0.0. And should I do gRPC? Yeah, let's do gRPC address. Let me just make sure this is correct again. Just 1 second while I double check to make sure I'm doing this right. And I do want to have a NAT address. That's going to be the address of my peer. I'll get that over here. I'll get my address, my IP address right over here. That's perfect. Yes, perfect. And I'll do seal at the end. Okay, perfect. Only thing I'm going to need to change here is the IP addresses. So let me get to the last one. Let me get the second last one. And let me get the second one. Okay, let's see how this goes. Let's start with this one. Okay, it's online. Now let's launch the second one. Oh, it discovered it. Yup, it had discovered it. Connected to this peer. Yup, perfect. Let's see if this one joins. Okay, it discovered both peers. We're online. Now this one. I'll launch this one later. Let me give it a second. Let me see if yup, these are in sync. Okay, perfect, perfect. Let me make sure they're in sync. Yep, block 2, block 2, block 2. Let me see if I can query anything. I'm going to launch the fourth one. I just want to let the blocks go up so I can see if him sync back up. So let me do some curl requests. So I'm going to curl latest block number from this one, from node 1. Let's do JQ so it comes out nice. There we go. Yep. I'm getting the latest block ID from outside of my EC2 instance. This is on my personal computer's terminal. So you can see, boom. And let's try and plug this into, yeah, I mean, we can plug this. Let me try another param. Let's try and get transaction by hash. This transaction doesn't exist, but watch, it's gonna say here transaction doesn't exist. Transaction with hash. Yup, there we go. Transaction with hash not found. It starts with XE3F. XE3F. So it is working. Perfect. Now, what block are they on? They're on block number 19. Now let's launch this one. Let's see him join up. Let's see how fast he joins. He's connected to all 3 peers. Oh, he's up quick already. He got number 24. He's right in sync. Perfect. Okay, great. Now that we're in sync, we can launch our smart contract. Part 3, guys. Let's initiate our MetaMask wallet so we can deploy our contract. So here I'm on ETH mainnet. Let me add a new network. I'm gonna call this one Akira. RPC URL will be this. Chain ID is 518. Currency symbol, I guess I'll call it. I don't have a block explorer yet, but it should say I have 1,000 tokens. Okay, I don't. Okay, let me go back and change the name of the token, I guess. Should be ETH. That works. Yeah, this should be ETH. I don't have any tokens. But I did do a pre-mine. Well, we'll figure that out in a second. Okay, I'm gonna go deploy the contract. The issue, it's all good. I'm gonna go ahead and deploy my contract. I resolved it. So I have some Truffle ERC 1155 contract right here. It's printing out, it's making some tokens also along with ERC, regular ERC 20. So let's go ahead and deploy it. You can see here I have on my provider Akira network with my chain ID 518, and I got 2 confirmations going. So let's try that. First, let's remove the build. truffle compile. Let's recompile this. And let's see how this goes. Okay. Truffle migrate. Oh, truffle develop I meant. Sorry. Truffle develop. Okay, so it's connected to an existing session. See if I can deploy it on the truffle. This is on the truffle network, so it's not on Akira chain. It's on develop. I'm just testing it out. Okay, so looks like we're good. We'll deploy. Oh, go to truffle deploy. So I'm gonna migrate to network Akira. That's this right here. So let's hope this works. And I'm gonna query the in my curl request. So let's see if this works. Let me zoom in real quick. Compiling. Network Akira, network ID 518. And you could look over here to see if anything is changing, like if it's incoming any transactions. But I'm gonna copy some transaction hashes and query that. Okay, now it's deploying the second contract. Okay, there's a transaction hash. Copy that. And another transaction hash. Okay, now let's see what's up with these transaction hashes. Let's see how this goes. Okay, look, it got the response. It's a lot of data. So it's got the gas price, the nonce, the value, the input. Great, so let's see if this token is imported into my wallet now. So the contract address. Now let's go back to the Brave browser. I'm still on Akira. Import tokens, contract address. There it is. Custom token. I imported 0. I minted 0. So yep, I got this token. Now, how about my ERC 1155? Deploying that. Contract address, account. Yep, that's my account right there. Transaction hash. These are different hashes, right? Okay, great. So let's check this transaction hash. Oh wait, no, wrong thing. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I did not mean to do that. Let's try this transaction hash. And while we do this, I think we should look at, oh man, I did it wrong. I forgot to put the quotations. But while I do this, I want to look at the terminal to see the logs of the node that's running. So I want you to look at this specifically. See if you see any transactions pop up when see if you see any response here when I make this query parameter. Requested the transaction. Oh, since it wasn't an error, I probably wouldn't say anything, but yeah, I am successfully querying it. Get transaction hash. I'm getting a transaction hash. Let me try something else. Let's get block by number. So this is the latest block right now. It's on block number. Are they all in sync? 483, 40. Yeah, 484. So think about block 485, somewhere around there. Block 485, block 485. Hair and hash, difficulty, gas limit. Perfect. No transactions in that one, but let's go back to here. to have the block number 395. So let's see block 395 and see if it has any transactions in it. Here, there's no transactions in the most recent block, so 395 that was. Get block by number. Yep, transactions, there it is. So there's a lot of transactions in here. Yeah, look at that. So this is the result for the block,